back. I had to give another banger. You already know who it is. It's your girl, Brianna.
Hey, boy, Calvin, man. If you guys want the uncut, unedited version of this reaction, man, hit the link in the description. Become Patreon. If not, subscribe. Tell a friend to keep running us up so we keep doing these videos. Say, oh, man, I be messing up the subscribe, but it's okay, though. Y'all, we here with episode 3 of Game of Thrones. Episode 3, Lord Snow. Probably most likely going over there talking about my boy Jon up there looking over us at the wall.
I just can't believe they killed
Lacey, lady.
That
girl said Lacey. You putting different names and stuff together. I can't believe it either, man. She ain't do nothing, and Sansa really pissed me off. Cause just like if you would have told the truth, the dogs probably could have lived.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They probably could have lived through all that, man. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even right, man. Ned ain't want to do that jump. Had him in an awkward position, bro. But let's get into it, man.
Let's go. Why she looking like that?
Probably first time in King's Landing.
Did his whole family travel with him?
No. You remember the wife and Bran and Robert, you know, some people had to stay behind. You know, you couldn't bring the whole family.
Ira was there.
Get the girls settled in.
Yeah, that's why I said the girls, yeah, they went. Because you remember Sansa, she promised to, you know, where I want to marry.
I feel bad for Lady, but hey, Sansa deserved it last episode.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Glad to see you're protecting the throne.
Steady, old thing. How many king's asses have polished it, I wonder? And what's the line? The king shits and the hand wipes.
Very handsome armor. Not a scratch on it.
I know. People have been swinging at me for years, but they always seem to miss.
Chosen your opponents wisely, then.
I have a knack for it. He was very brave, your brother. And your father, too. They didn't deserve to die like that. Nobody deserves to die like that.
But you just stood there and watched.
500 men just stood there and watched. 500 men, and this room was silent as a crypt. Except for the screams, of course. And the Mad King laughing. And later, when I watched the Mad King die, I remembered him laughing as your father burned. It felt like justice. Tell me, if I stabbed the Mad King in the belly instead of the back, would you admire me more?
You served him well. When serving was safe.
Saying you served him when it benefited you. Like a problem, you was ready to do some other punk bidding.
We are all praying for Prince Joffrey's full recovery.
Shame you didn't say a prayer for the butcher's son. Renly, you looking well?
And you look tired from the road.
Should we begin?
Without the king?
Winter may be coming, but I'm afraid the same cannot be said for my brother.
His Grace has many cares. He entrusts some small matters to us that we might lighten the load.
We are the lords of small matters here.
Can the Treasury bear such expense?
I'll have to borrow it. The Lannisters will accommodate, I expect. We already owe Lord Tywin 3 million gold. What's another 80,000?
Are you telling me the crown is 3 million in debt?
I'm telling you the crown is 6 million in debt.
How could he let this happen?
Ow, please, it's nearly healed.
It's ugly.
A king should have scars. You fought off a direwolf. You're a warrior, like your father.
I'm not like him. I didn't fight off anything. It bit me, and all I did was scream.
When Aerys Targaryen sat on the Iron Throne, your father was a rebel and a traitor. Someday, you'll sit on the throne and the truth will be what you make it. The occasional kindness will spare you all sorts of trouble down the road.
We allow the Northerners too much power. They consider themselves our equals.
How would you handle them?
I double their taxes. We should have a standing army of men loyal to the crown, trained by experienced soldiers instead of a mob of peasants who've never held pikes in their lives.
And if the Northerners rebel?
I'd crush them.
And these 10,000 Northern troops, would they fight for you or their lord?
For me, I'm their king.
Mm-hmm. But you've just invaded their homeland, asked them to kill their brothers.
I'm not asking.
The North cannot be held. Not by an outsider, it's too big and too wild.
So you agree? The Starks are enemies.
Everyone who isn't us is an enemy.
You're an idiot. You're a liar, and if you told the truth, Micah would be alive.
Enough!
What's happening here?
Aya would rather act like a beast than a lady.
Go to your room. We'll speak later.
She telling the truth though. Shoot.
Go away.
Aya, open the door. May I come in?
I know that's right. Like, open this door, little girl. I'm playing with you.
Whose sword is that?
Mine.
Give it to me. What do you want with this?
It's called Needle.
A blade with a name. And who were you hoping to skewer with Needle? Your sister? Do you know the first thing about sword fighting?
Stick 'em with the pointy end.
That's the essence of it. Sansa was dragged before the king and queen and asked to call the prince a liar.
So was I. He is a liar.
Shh, darling, listen to me. She must take his side, even when he's wrong.
But how can you let her marry someone like that?
Yeah, got a point.
Look,
Hey, it's the law.
you're a Stark of Winterfell. You know our words. You were born in the long summer. You've never known anything else. But now winter is truly coming. And in the winter, we must protect ourselves. Look after one another. Sansa is your sister. We've come to a dangerous place. We cannot fight a war amongst ourselves. All right?
I can keep it.
Try not to stab your sister with it.
Even when I know she want to at some parts for sure.
In that darkness, the White Walkers came for the first time. They swept through cities and kingdoms, riding their dead horses, hunting with their packs of pale spiders, big as hounds.
Made them scared.
What are you telling him now?
Only what the little lord wants to hear.
Get your supper, I want some time with him.
And just mosey on about her day.
Hey, he said he wanted to hear the scary story. Shoot.
It's true, isn't it? What Maester Lewin says about my legs. I'd rather be dead.
Don't ever say that.
I'd rather be dead.
Kids so disobedient in Game of Thrones, but I swear.
Don't ever say that. I'd rather be dead. Don't say that.
You little worm! You take me for some back alley Sally you can drag into a...
I meant no disrespect to you, of all people.
How dare you bring me here? Have you lost your mind?
No one will come looking for you here. Isn't that what you wanted? I'm truly sorry about the locale.
Lady Stark,
Lord Varys.
to see you again after so many years is a blessing. Your poor hands. Valyrian steel.
Do you know whose dagger this is?
I must admit I do not.
Well, well, this is an historic.
Pride yourself on knowledge, though, huh?
Something you don't know that I do. Until the tournament on Prince Joffrey's last name day, I bet on Sir Jaime in the jousting, as any sane man would. When the Knight of the Flowers unseated him, I lost this dagger.
To whom?
Tyrion Lannister, the imp.
Pip, do you think Ned Stark's bastard bleeds like the rest of us? Next.
He's like that. He want it all to get.
Next. Well, Lord Snow, it appears you're the least useless person here.
I don't need him to be charming. I need him to turn this bunch of thieves and runaways into men of the Night's Watch.
And how's that going, Commander Mormont?
Slowly.
Good news? Perhaps you'd like to share it with your wife.
My wife is in Winterfell.
Is she? I thought that she'd be safest in here. One of several such establishments I own.
You're a funny man. Huh? A very funny man.
Ned!
Broke
my nose, bastard.
And do it again if you want.
It's an improvement. Throw you over the wall. I wonder how long it'd take you to hit.
I wonder if they'd find you before the wolves did.
And what do you care about our faces?
It's just, I think they would look marvelous decorating spikes in King's Landing. Perhaps I'll write to my sister, the Queen, about it.
We'll talk later, Lord Snow. And he left me to rot at the wall all the same.
Gren's father left him too. Outside a farmhouse when he was 3. Pip was caught stealing a wheel of cheese his little sister hadn't eaten in 3 days. He was given a choice, his right hand or the wall. Your brother Bran has woken up.
The mere suggestion that the Queen's brother tried to kill your boy would be considered treason.
We have proof. We have the blade.
Which Lord Tyrion will say was stolen from him. The only man who could say otherwise has no throat, thanks to your boy's wolf.
How could you be so stupid?
Calm down.
He's a child. 10 years old. What were you thinking?
I was thinking of us. You're a bit late to start complaining about it now. What has the boy told them?
Nothing. He said nothing. He remembers nothing.
Then what are you raving about?
And my husband.
I'll go to war with them if I have to. They can write a ballad about us. The war for Cersei's cunt.
Let me go.
King the whole bloody lot of them until you and I are the only people left in this world.
It is crazy, bro. That is your sister.
I know they did it, Ned. The Lannisters in my bones, I know it.
Littlefinger's right. I can't do anything without proof.
And if you find the proof?
Then I bring it to Robert. And hope he's still the man I once knew.
Alright. Godspeed.
I'm alright.
Gotta get back. Get back. Get back. Did she know about our boy?
Who?
He ain't telling about Bran.
Yeah, she probably know. Probably got a raven or something, maybe.
He ain't tell her.
I mean, at this moment, I feel like that's irrelevant.
And the gods, I was strong then. Caved in his breastplate.
Probably shattered every rib he had. Stood over him, hammer in the air. Right before I brought it down, he shouted, "Wait! Wait!"
Wait for what? You remember that too vividly.
Wine!
So aggressive.
Lancel. Gods, what a stupid name.
You know,
Lancel
you know, use that, you know, check out that wine.
Who named you? Some half-wit with a stutter. Tell your cousin to get in here. Kingslayer! Get in here. Surrounded by Lannisters. Every time I close my eyes, I see their blonde hair and their smug, satisfied faces. Must wound your pride, now standing out there like a glorified sentry. Jaime Lannister, son of the mighty Tywin.
But he lacks stamina.
You're outlaw. Any last words?
I cut his head off, so now.
What about Aerys Targaryen? What did the Mad King say when you stabbed him in the back? I never asked. Did he call you a traitor? Did he plead for a reprieve?
He said the same thing he'd been saying for hours. Burn them all. If that's all, Your Grace.
Mind them all. What? Made him change his tone in his voice.
I know, right?
Man, I thought some witch was moving the thing. Ain't no way. Somebody out there pushed them trees. Must make a great effect for the movie.
Until I command them otherwise.
You're learning to talk like a queen.
Not a queen. A Khaleesi.
You dare! You give commands to me! To me! You do not command the dragon. I am Lord of the Seven Kingdoms. I don't take orders from savages or their sluts. Do you hear me?
Ooh.
Tell him I don't want my brother harmed. Khaleesi vasalo memenem asisa.
Chefke.
You deserve it.
Kill these Dothraki dogs! I am your king!
Shall we return to the Khalasar, Khaleesi?
You're not in control of nothing, bro. Better understand that.
Nah, for real. Who are you?
You
walk. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I know this.
Oh, really? You want me to walk? You want me to walk? Oh, really? Yes, walk. I like how he said it too. He was like, walk.
That was one time he speak English.
Right, he'll never speak English before. Walk. Is this the place where they chop their necks off? No, that's the elevator.
I'm like, what?
I thought it was like one of those little things. Man, what if that man lose strength? What if he just go and fall under the whatchamacallit, and you know, the thing just gonna come crashing down?
No, I ain't really paying too much attention. I think it's like a mechanism. I mean,
My
cause it look like he
thing
had stops or that. It look like it's just supposed to get that one good push to make it like. I doubt he did it.
I
the
don't
whole
like
way
that.
Up there.
I don't even trust that. Powered by man? I'm good on that. How you know I made it to the bell? That's a loud. That's a very small bell though. Or maybe they got to stop it at the very top. That's how they probably know to stop. Cold as I don't know what too. Tail is cold. Ain't no way I go up that high.
To be here. When you saw it for the first time. I'm leaving this morning.
You're leaving?
I'm the first ranger. My job is out there. There have been disturbing reports.
What kind of reports?
Kind I don't want to believe. You're no ranger, John.
But I'm better than every other.
Better than no one. Here. A man gets what he earns.
That's some bull crap.
Speak when I return.
What if you don't return? I'm so sick and tired of them people telling him that, bruh. What if you die?
I mean, but you gotta get hope, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta believe. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna see you again, son.
Nah, bruh. Like, I'm not even sure he gonna see his daddy anymore.
I hope we provided you with some good stories to tell when you're back in King's Landing. But something to think about while you're drinking your wine down there. Enjoying your brothels. Half the boys you've seen training will die north of the wall. Might be a wildling's axe that gets them. Might be sickness.
I don't believe that giants and ghouls and white walkers are lurking beyond the wall. I believe that the only difference between us and the wildlings is that when that wall went up, our ancestors happened to live on the right side of it.
You're right.
My thing is, I feel like, why somebody got to protect it? That wall big.
I mean, because anything could just get through the wall, but it is like a gate and everything. There's anything could just get through
They
it.
chose to make it a gate. All they had to do was just stack it up. They ain't had to put that door down.
Nah. Anything could be taken down.
Going below. Keep well, keep warm.
Enjoy the capital, brother.
Oh, I always do.
Going below.
Aye. Into the tunnel and out the other side. He'll be north of the wall for a month or two.
Ath Jahakar.
Ath Jahakar.
Ath Jahakar.
Yes, Khaleesi.
What are you doing?
When was last time you bleed, Khaleesi?
No.
Your change, Khaleesi. Me ashasava vesufun.
Ooh.
I mean, it is her job to literally watch you.
Alright. I couldn't dare. I couldn't dare live back in that time without a tampon.
Oh my
Or
God,
a
really?
pad. I wouldn't dare. I swear I would.
The Khaleesi have baby inside her. It is true. She does not bleed for 2 moons. Her belly starts to swell. She does not want to eat horse.
How many winters have you seen, Lord Tyrion?
8. No. 9.
All of them brief?
Now, they say the winter of my birth was 3 years long, Maester Aemon.
This summer has lasted 9. But reports from the Citadel tell us the days grow shorter. Starks are always right eventually. Winter is coming. The Night's Watch is the only thing standing between the realm and what lies beyond. And it has become an army of undisciplined boys and tired old men. There are less than 1,000 of us now. We can't man the other castles on the wall. We can't properly patrol the wilderness.
He said he wanted to piss over.
I'm sorry to see you leave, Lannister.
It's either me or this cold, and it doesn't appear to be going anywhere.
I wouldn't touch them hands.
I think He got gloves on. It's cold out there.
I still wouldn't touch them hands. He got gloves on. Like he still didn't touch his wiener with it. Come on, man.
Yeah, but dog, it's cold out there too.
No. 9 years, Sirio Farrell was first sought to the Sea Lord of Bravos. He knows these things. You must listen to me, boy.
I'm a girl.
Boy, girl. You are a sword. That is all. Oh. Dead. Huh. Very dead.
What's wrong?
I think he thinking of them battles and stuff in his head.
I want to watch the next episode.
Oh man, oh man.
Gotta watch the next. Gotta see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I bet, man.
Anyways, y'all want to support the channel any more than you right now? They hit the link.
They cannot. You as hell, bro. She said unprofessionally. Like I said before, man, if you guys want the uncut, unedited version of this reaction, man, that link in the description. Become a Patreon. If not, subscribe, tell a friend to keep running us up. We gonna see y'all in the next episode, man. Peace.
Devin,